Hello, friend. It's May, and if you don't mind, I just thought I'd use this opportunity to bring you up to speed a little bit on what's been going on at Salty Earth Pictures. But first, how are you? Please know that as I look over your names, which I do often, that I'm praying for you. I'm hoping that in this difficult time, you're not only surviving, but thriving, and that God is giving you peace and encouragement as we live through some very unusual circumstances. Salty Earth Pictures is still here, which I'm very pleased and blessed to be able to say. Our mission, as you know, is to encourage and create and distribute entertainment that challenges minds, lightens hearts, and strengthens souls. I'm sitting here in a theater, and as you can see, that theater is empty, but I thought it'd be a interesting graphic to illustrate what's going on right now, isn't it? Movie theaters, live shows, restaurants, businesses, shops, churches are all looking very similar to this picture right now. Empty of people in the seats and in the pews. But you know what? At least from the perspective here at Salty Earth Pictures, all is not lost. I have some very interesting and I think exciting news to share with you. You see in the back of the theater, there's some posters back there representing the movies we've been blessed to be able to make since our ministry started back in 2003. Thank you. Thank you all for praying for us, encouraging us, and supporting us to make those movies. And as you know, they've been getting out. All of them have had distributors. Some have been translated into Polish and have been seen overseas. I know some have been seen in the Ukraine and Yugoslavia, and of course on TV across the country, Amazon Prime and other platforms. Somebody saw Mr. Scrooge to See You in Belize. So we've been blessed since the beginning, but something very unusual has happened. And it just started in January of this year. One of our distributors, Bridgestone Entertainment, which has the distribution rights on 3 of our movies, has made a deal with some free online platforms. You can access them all through YouTube, and all of the movies that are up there are free to the public. There are commercials built in, and that's how the platform, the distributor, and hopefully us, the producers, eventually do receive some income from those movies. On January 30th of this year, the movie The Open Door went up on these platforms. To date, 500,000 people have viewed The Open Door. That's unbelievable. And it really is a dream come true for me and for everybody here at Salty Earth Pictures, and I know a lot of you, that you were hoping that at some point our movies would literally be able to be seen around the world. And they have been. The comments that have been coming in are just remarkable. There's been a short video produced with some of them that you can access on my Facebook page and also our YouTube page. The Open Door, like I said, 500,000 views since the end of January. The Return went up at the end of February. There's been over 100,000 views of that movie. In fact, Journey to Paradise, our very first movie, went up, I believe, in March. And as of today, there's been about 50,000 views of that movie. Again, we're getting comments, I'm making connections with people all over the world. Thank you. Thank you for making that possible. It's an exciting opportunity for us. That, along with The Author, Star, and the Keeper, scheduled to be released in June, and then also later in the summer, our first documentary, the Big Elvis Valley story. Salty Earth Pictures, even in these trying times, is making an impact around the world. We hope and pray to continue that. In order to do so, we need your help. Please pray for us. Please keep this ministry in your prayers, that if it be God's will, that we can continue to reach out using the tools of motion pictures and television production to reach a world in desperate need of the message we have. But also, if at all possible, please consider either a one-time or a monthly gift to Salty Earth Pictures at any amount. I promise you it will be used very carefully in the months ahead. What we'd like to do is, we have no delusions this year that grandiose things are going to be done, but we'd like to raise about $45,000 to help us make it to January of 2021 with some of the projects on our agenda. One of them is to bring Movie Critters, the series, to the screen. Before the COVID hit in January, we were able to produce 2 episodes. As soon as we're able to, we want to get back and produce 2 more. And we want to raise the funds to at least do 2 to 4 more yet this year. A distributor encouraged us that if we had 13, there would be no doubt that we could get worldwide distribution for this program. How wonderful it would have been if Movie Critters would have been out during this time when families are at home with children and wondering what to do, watching Movie Critters, which is going to give Bible-based lessons to the situations and circumstances and culture we're facing today, but in a very creative way. But with that said, if we can get 6 or 7 of them done this year, I believe we can crack that distribution nut. So as soon as we're able, we're going to get back to work and get some more of those Movie Critters done. Hopefully in the next several weeks, I'll be able to share with all of you the pilot episode. We also have a few more things to take care of on our documentary, just some more organizational things. So funds would help us to get the Pete Big Elvis Valley story out, which is a remarkable story about a one-man life who faced great odds, great challenges, but is actually using his gifts and talents, not only to entertain people, but to share the hope that he has through Jesus Christ. The other thing we hope to do is lay the groundwork for our next motion picture. Right now, it's tentatively being called An Owl's Point Christmas. Now, we're not probably going to be able to shoot it this year. However, we would love to have done that. But we can get a lot of work done. The scripting, pre-production, sets, locations, cast, crew, we can get that all in line, that once we're able, we'll be able to move into production and hopefully be able to release the movie, God willing, if all comes together by December of next year. If not, definitely by the following year. Again, if you can spare any resources to help us in this regard, it would be a tremendous blessing. And as always, I promise you that they will end up on the screen. I know it may be difficult at this time also, and please know that we understand that completely, in that we are praying for you. And if there's anything we can do to help you, we are here for you. If you'd like to make a gift to Salty Earth Pictures, you can do it online at saltyearthpictures.org or by sending a check to Salty Earth Pictures in care of our studio at 36 South 3rd Street West in Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin, 53538. As you can imagine, Salty Earth Pictures has also taken a hit on its outside production work, helping others to produce videos, and also on our workshops and on our tour and on our Moving a Day experiences. God willing, by fall we'll be up to speed on those again. So please encourage those who may be interested to go online, to look at our tour video, to give us a call, and to hopefully plan for the very near future when we can fill the sound stages of Salty Earth Pictures once again with laughing voices and learning minds. 500,000 views on the Open Door since January 30th of this year. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Please go online to YouTube, put in the Open Door, Several platforms will come up. Some of them list the comments. Please read the comments. I'm sure you will be just as encouraged as we are by what people are saying about that movie and the impact that it is having on lives. Thank you. We thank God, and we thank you for helping to make this possible. Looking forward to talking to you again soon. May God bless you and your family.